Hello, this is Bill Hamilton at UF Law with the UF eDiscovery Project. And I'm pleased to have another interview with a successful summer program sponsored by Inspired Review. Today I've got with me Mike Dalowitz from Inspired Review, who's the founder and chief executive officer of the company, located in New York, Washington, and Sunrise. And also with me, a UF student, Shaylin Daskos. And Shaylin spent the summer with Mike down in Sunrise, Florida at Inspired Review as an intern. So we're going to talk a little bit about your experience, Shaylin, and Mike, how it went for you. Let's start with you, Mike. What inspired Inspired Review to offer internships to UF law students in eDiscovery?
Well, Bill, this is the second year that we've done it, and another triumphant success over here. The first year that we did it was a credit-based course that was open only to a certain amount of students, younger students as well. This year, it was more of a general summer internship, leaning more towards the potential employment factor, which is obviously very important in looking at alternative careers in law, and eDiscovery being a vast growing field of opportunity for those young students to grow into that. And it was just amazing to be participating in this once again and looking at a new crop of students, not just looking to get credits and what they thought may be an easy summer or not an easy summer, but really getting someone who's interested in learning about this for a career path. And it was a different twist this summer, and I'm excited. It was a great summer with Shaylin over there.
Well, Mike, speaking of career paths, eDiscovery has provided a very successful and exciting career path for you. Can you give us the Reader's Digest version of your steps in eDiscovery?
Yeah, Bill, as you know, I'm a recovering attorney and a recovering eDiscovery professor myself. So I've had now about 11 years in this field, and involved in various thought leadership and innovations and building companies and leadership roles. And it's just been amazing because I came here ground up with the infancy of EDRM and Sedona, and everyone was just trying to get their hands around this industry. And it was just a great place to hang your hat and start growing and becoming involved in this industry, which has become more like an exclusive club of really just great people, smart innovators, good lawyers. And it's not just from a company standpoint. There law firms are expanding into the space, corporations are getting more developed, but it's an area where there's opportunity. For me, I always thought of myself more of an entrepreneurial type, and being in that big firm environment wound up not being the right path for me. And there was opportunity here. And fast forward 11 years with the growth of this industry and the education around it, there's even more opportunity out there. So it's a great place to leverage what you're doing in law school, and if practice isn't for you, there's a lot of opportunity on the business side as well.
Well, Shaylin, let's turn to you. How did the summer go? Was it a little bit of a baptism by fire? Was Mike give you a gentle introduction to eDiscovery?
I would say when I started the internship, I was a little unsure what eDiscovery was, but Mike was able to provide me with a lot of materials that I read, and I was able to get a better understanding of eDiscovery. I think one of the things that surprised me the most was about how eDiscovery touches on every area of law, but it's also a neat little niche. I was able to do some hiring work. I interviewed some attorneys who were interested in doing eDiscovery. I was able to work with Relativity and see the actual software that was used to do the document review. I did research into eDiscovery practices, read about the eDiscovery review model, and I was also able to do some work in the sales and how we reach out to clients to assist them with their discovery.
Well, it sounds like you were in the thick of things.
Yes.
What sticks out to you now that you finished it in terms of the high point of the summer for you? What did you enjoy the most?
I really enjoyed the work environment. It was a lot of fun. Everybody was very serious about their work, but it was very laid back. And I was able to talk with the attorneys in the office that were doing doc review work, and they were all very friendly. The project managers, Jared and Brian, were super helpful with any questions I had, and they were always willing to help.
Well, Shaylin, Mike was talking about career opportunities and career paths. Do you think this summer experience is going to kind of help you provide direction and talent that you can use and leverage in the future?
Yes, I think e-discovery isn't something that's pushed on law students a lot, but I think it should be, because it's definitely a field that is going to take off as law moves more into a technological world. Everybody who practices law is going to have to deal with e-discovery at some point, whether if it's in their own cases or with their clients. And I think that this will give me an advantage because I already have a little bit of a background in it.
Well, that's great. Mike, are you going to continue to help us here at University of Florida Law School in providing internships to students going forward?
Well, Bill, as you know, I bleed orange and blue. So I'm a Gator through and through, and to be able to take that history and background and help other fellow Gators out there in what I've done and throughout my career and experience, it's an amazing feeling to just work with your students and people that haven't been in your program after this want to join your program. They're lined up, and apparently I hear you're full. So there's a line out the door just to hit your class, which is great. And Shallon, I just want to say, she was amazing. Like every task, no matter what, she was ahead of schedule, eager, and the program that I developed on the internship was more of to get an overall well-rounded experience into different areas. Because as I started, everyone has a different personality. Some people are sales, some people are technical, some people are more consultative, and there's different roles that can be there for different individuals. It's not just always that square peg in a round hole. There's a fit for everyone out there. And I've seen that, being this, that this is the second year of this program, there's a lot of talent out there at UF, and we're going to continue to support it. Shallon is actually working with us throughout the year as well. And hopefully, if she's interested, we'd love to have her back after graduation.
Well, that's great, Mike. Thanks a lot. I'd like to thank my guest today, Mike Dalowitz, the founder and chief executive officer of Inspired Review, and Shaylin Daskos, who's a third year, right, Shaylin? A law student here at the University of Florida, getting ready to graduate in May, I presume. Mm-hmm. That's wonderful. So this is Bill Hamilton at University of Florida Levin College of Law, e-Discovery Project. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Bill. Thanks, Shallon.